Good afternoon, all. I am Disha Agrawal. I am a student of Government College of Education, Akola. Here I am teacher of Physical Science of class 8. So here I am asked some basic question to know previous knowledge of our student. So can you tell me where do you go for school? Where do you go for study? Anyone tell me? Yes, we go to school for study. Now, when different subject taught in school, different subject कब हम बात करते हैं स्कूल में different subject taught in different periods. Okay, good. Now my question is, how do you come to know that a period is over in your school? How do you come to know that a period is over in your school? We come to know easily. We hear the sound of bell, remaining sound of bell. Okay. Now, my question is, what you understand by sound? Anyone tell me? Any one example for of sound? Okay. It is a problematic question. So let today we will study about topic of sound and types of sound. So look at the blackboard. Definition of sound is sound plays an important role in our daily life. It helps us to communicate. It helps us to communicate with one another is one or another. Here the variety of sound is produced in our surrounding. So for the example of sound, for some example of sound. Anyone answering me? How to hear the sound in our surrounding? First, in our society, children's playing in a playground, we hear the sound. Second, in our school. Third, in our house. Four, in our musical music room in our school. Anyone answering me? Any example of sound? Give me example of sound. Okay. In music room of our school, we hear the sound and produced by musical instrument like flute, tabla, flute, tabla, harmonium, etc. Thus, sound is produced variety by vibrating objects. They travel from one place to another place in the form of waves. Sound is traveled by one place to another place for form of waves. How many types of waves? Look at the blackboard. It has two types of black sound waves. Sound has sound has two types of waves. Vibration can be felt and somewhere can be seen. So sound has two types of waves. Look, first is transverse wave and second is longitudinal wave. Transfer wave is that it is partial moves or particular directional move. So copy this answer. Okay. Can I rub this board? Okay. Transfer wave, it has partial moves or perpendicular waves. It is a diagram of transverse wave. Now, longitudinal wave. First is transverse wave and second is longitudinal wave. Longitudinal wave is that particular moves parallel direction wave. Particular wave moves means it is a particular and it is a directional wave. It moves our own direction. So, how does the sound produced of? Let us understand with the example sound. Need of a medium and sound is produced by a vibrating body or object. For example, plucking the rubber band. If we pluck a rubber band and stretched tightly, then rubber band is plucked and it vibrate and produced the sound. Thus, the vibration is necessary of a sound. Sound is most important for vibration object. Now, my example is striking a plate. When take a metal plate or a spoon. Now strike with a metal stick or spoon. It is vibrate and produced a sound. And sound produced by human. If sound is produced by the voice box called larynx, by the human, by the voice box called larynx. Put your hand, all of you, put your hand on your throat and feel vibration. When you speak something, then you feel vibration on your throat. When you speak and produce the sound, the types of quality sound is different. Types of quality sound is different. So, sound is produced by a vibrating object and vibration can be felt and somewhere can be seen. So, sound travels in the form of wave. Look at the blackboard. Now today we study the types of waves or sounds waves or meaning of sound. So your next day we will study our next topic. So your homework, note down your homework. Observe observe five object or observe five object and explain your observation. It is your homework. Note down your homework, all of you. So, all of you complete your homework and we will meet tomorrow, our next class. Okay, thank you.